Hi, my name is Boris and welcome to Cosmic Trading. And today we're going to cover SPX, Google, Netflix, Walmart, and waste management. Let's start with SPX real quick. As you can see, we are having a lot of action today. I just want you guys to see this candle. You see what this candle is at right now? If you remember from my last video, I said that this purple line would probably hold as support, because if you look closely on the weekly chart, this is the purple line we have been using as support for the past couple years since 2022, and we had 3 bounce already, and we are using it again as support. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I hope we have a little bit of a recovery bounce, but who knows what the market gonna do, right? Now, if you look closely, this candle right there is almost a 8% movement, and I want you guys to really think about this. 8% movement in one day, and this is the S&P 500, because normally on an average day the S&P 500 only move like 0.5% or so. So that's one hell of a day today. So hopefully the support line holds and we can have a nice recovery bounce to at least around this area, so another let's say 7% to the upside. I'll be happy with just that, honestly. Alright, let's move on to Google. If you remember, I said this white trend line would probably hold as support, and it did. And we are still using this downtrend line as support as well from level 4, which was a perfect bounce on that level 4 downtrend line. And by the way, that white trend line is at the level 2. So just like the S&P 500, it's holding on quite nicely. So if we're gonna maintain this level 4 downtrend, we have another 5% to the upside. So if the market continued to be negative, we might just touch that level 5 downtrend and bounce back down as our next leg down. Hopefully not. I think the market is pretty much beat down enough. But hey, people are really scared right now, and you never know. Alright, now let's check out Nflx. So if you remember from my last video, I really was hoping that uptrend line would hold, but clearly we broke through, and now we are using gap 1 as support. So we are still at a level 1 downtrend on Nflx, which is like surprisingly good, honestly. I thought Netflix would be a lot worse, but I guess everybody needs entertainment. Ain't that something, right? So Netflix still has another 8% to the upside before we re-encounter the gap 2 level downtrend, and that's if we are in a very negative market still. And if we do a full recovery and try gap 1, we have another 12% or close to 12% to the upside. All right, let's check out Walmart real quick. So Walmart for the longest time has been using this white trend line as support, and we were starting to have a nice bounce back, but clearly all the bad news made it went back down, and now we are using the level 1 downtrend as support, which is also surprising, but that shows true resilience in my book. Last but not least, let's check out waste management. So waste management was using this purple line as support, and as you can see, we broke through it with all this bad news. Let's take a quick uptrend measurement from January real quick. That way we can see where in the chart we are using as support. Alright, it seems we are using level 2 as support right now, which is pretty good actually, because out of all the stock we just talked about today, waste management is the only stock so far that's still on an uptrend. That's crazy. Everything else is on a complete downtrend right now. But hey, everybody will always need somebody to pick up their trash at the end of the day. So that's why stocks like this is just a no-brainer. Anyways, that's it for me for tonight. I wish you all the best. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.